on, everybody? JP here. First episode of the podcast, episode number 1. Pretty cool. We're doing big things, or maybe little things that we'd like to do bigger. You know what I'm saying? But we're just gonna get right into it. Hopefully you like the intro. I'm looking for some suggestions on how to make things better, and we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna make like an airplane, and we're winging it. It is what it is. Everybody woke up this morning and they're like, oh no, cell phones went out. What's going on? So we're gonna watch what CNN has to say about it and kind of create our own opinion, if that makes sense from it. So roll the clip.
Cell phone service disrupted across the country, tens of thousands getting hit by a massive service outage. An industry source telling CNN that there's no indication, at least now, of a cyber attack, but they are still investigating what's going on. AT&T customers seem to be facing widespread issues. The company just acknowledged to CNN they're experiencing disruptions to its network, saying, quote, "We are working urgently to restore service to them."
Funny.
Let's bring in CNN's Brian Fung, who's tracking the outage and the response as it's been kind of unfolding this morning. Also with us is senior national security analyst Juliet Kayyem. Brian, what is the latest on these outages and the disruptions?
Yeah, Kate, as of right now, we've seen tens of thousands of user reports on the website downdetector.com, mostly from AT&T customers saying they're having trouble placing calls, not having service. And we've seen numerous reports from emergency services around the country saying you may have trouble reaching 911 if you're an AT&T customer, recommending that you either use a different phone from another network to try and call 911 if you need to do so.
That makes sense, you know.
All of this seems to be unfolding across the country with many markets being affected, including Los Angeles, Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, New York, and more, with many people experiencing a loss of signal on their phones, particularly on AT&T. Now, AT&T says it is tracking this issue and working to resolve it. Verizon and T-Mobile say that their networks are operating normally. If you are a Verizon or T-Mobile customer and you're experiencing issues, it's likely because at least according to these companies, that you're trying to call an AT&T customer who is affected by this issue. So as of right now, it seems like the main problem seems to affect AT&T only. And again, an industry official telling CNN earlier today that this does not appear linked to any cyber or other malicious activity.
Okay, so that to me off the bat is interesting. They made sure they announced it twice, right? Not linked to a cyber attack. I mean, I don't know how many Americans immediately went there. I'm sure we all thought it, but they want to make sure that they put that out there. And if it is a cyber attack, of course it's going to be Russia or China. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I have Verizon. When I woke up, my service, and not that I know of anyways, it wasn't disrupted. Even when I took it off of Wi-Fi, still connected. So shout out to Verizon. This is not a paid promotion, so we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I think that it's interesting. It's interesting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think that as new details kind of come out, I think it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting because you don't know exactly what they're going to say, what's going to come out of it, whatever the case may be. And surely it's not going to be our government, because our government would never do anything like that. But I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that it mainly affected major cities. I don't know. It's not just a particular region. It's all across the United States. So, well, we'll get some updates. I know they're starting to restore things as the day goes on and time increases and goes on, but I don't know. It makes you think of like the history in the United States of significant things that happened, like assassinations and stuff that happened in history. Did we do it? I don't know. That's a whole other topic for a different time. We're not even going to get into that. But like I said, please subscribe, turn on those post notifications. We will be here more regularly. This is episode number 1 of the I Just Think It's Funny podcast. We'll see y'all later. I just think it's funny.